Good morning, everyone. Welcome to WEHT Local Lifestyles. I'm Angie Humphrey.
I'm Ron Rhodes. You know, it's not quite less humid yet.
Not quite. You keep saying it, and we keep waiting for it.
Eventually, it's going to happen. It will happen. But
yeah,
it's just,
what, December?
I'm
waiting.
December. I think even before December, it might be a little less humid. I think we're going to be waiting until tomorrow morning, basically, is what it boils down to.
So tomorrow morning's going to be good.
Before we really notice it. I think we've seen a few of those. The humidity's dropping a little bit up north, but not far enough, fast enough.
I told you I wasn't going to whine about it.
All right, that's good. I'm glad, because believe me, plenty of other people are. Yeah.
It won't do any good,
no, it
will
won't
it?
do any good.
It's not going to change anything. Well, we have a show that you won't be whining about today on Lifestyles. Ann Baker comes to say goodbye from the Owensboro Baker's Rack. Yeah. What's next for Ann? We're going to find out today. Obesity is a curse for Americans, and our Workout Wednesday trainer, Tony Maslin, has some expert advice. The monsters are back in town. The monster trucks will have all the sights and sounds for you today. A beautiful new assisted living facility is coming to Evansville, and we're going to take a first look at Silver Birch Living. University of Evansville is promoting an exciting new graduate degree. Lindsay Roberts will have that story, and we'll get you hooked on science today.
Good.
Big show for the middle of your work week.
One of these days, we're going to surprise people with a small show.
No,
it's
never
not
happen.
today.
It'll never happen. We'll never have a small show. It's not possible.
I may have a smaller temperature high tomorrow than what I have today.
Okay, well, that'd be good.
But today's going to be hot enough. It's already pretty hot out there as we take a look at downtown Evansville in all its glory, basking in the sunshine on our Thule Law Sky camera. And as we look at the temperature out at the airport, like right now, we are warming up very quickly. The dew point's still up there quite a bit. So it looks like it's going to be evening before we see much of a dew point drop now here in the Evansville area. So we're sweating it out for another afternoon. 88 degrees right now, dew point 71. Now, yesterday at this time, if you remember, the dew point was in the mid-70s, so it was a little more humid, but not a whole lot more humid. North wind at around 6. Always nice to see a north wind in summer. That usually is a harbinger of good things, and it's certainly going to be one of those, too. So we're going to be seeing some slightly cooler, slightly less humid air tomorrow morning. So when you wake up...
Did we have as many pop-up showers yesterday as we did the day before?
No, we had fewer, and we're going to have even fewer today. But we could see one or two of those out there.
Kind of a straggler.
Did you see them off in the distance, though?
I did.
It's always pretty cool to see those thunderheads off in the distance.
I got a few little drops of rain was going to the store and then nothing, but I could see it happening somewhere.
Yeah,
it wasn't happening on me. I was glad about that.
I was, too. I did see a few sprinkles in my backyard, and that was about it. But, yeah, it was mainly off in the distance.
Yes, on somebody's head, not ours.
That's right. My head was dry.
You ready to get to the Daily Dish?
You know I
know you are. Let's go, friends.
Whoa.
Here we go. Well, grab a glass. Today is National Mojito Day.
Yeah.
The drink, known to be one of the Ernest Hemingway's favorites, is made up of white rum and sugar, lime juice, mint, and sparkling water. So if you want to take that down for your recipe. Its alcohol content is said to be very low, but that depends on who's making it.
Yes,
it's
it
a
does.
popular summertime drink for many. Some people decorate the drink with the mint leaves and lime wedges. And there's still some debate, Ron, about where it came from, what the history of it is. But it's the day to celebrate. It's been around since 1586.
Oh, it's been around
so
a while.
So let's claim that we made the recipe up.
Well, I've been around a long time, but not since 1586.
I wonder if they called it a mojito back then, though.
Yeah, they probably had a different name for it. So a rum splash or something like that.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know, the thing is, I've had a few drinks in my day, and some people would say more than a few. But at the same time, I don't think I've ever had a mojito.
They're very good.
Yeah.
It is a good summertime cocktail.
It sounds like it would be.
Really light. And
just listening to the ingredients sounds like it would be
You know, if you
refreshing.
fill the glass half full of rum, then you've got a different situation on hand. Kind of takes down that low alcohol content, but they are nice and refreshing.
Well,
and you can make them with mango and pine. You can put any kind of fruit in them that you want to.
Right. So you've tasted a few then today.
I have. I've had
Sounds like something
mojito.
I should try maybe one day.
You should give that a try on this hot summer day.
Oh, my goodness, I know.
A restaurant in Maine is trying to change the perception of bugs on the menu, so they've added insect dinners to the menu. Don't make a reservation for me, thanks.
Yeah.
One dish features vegetables served with toasted crickets and chili vinaigrette, and another featured garlicky mealworm, cooked with bacon and rice. The restaurant's co-founder said he wants to raise awareness about the need for new sources of protein. I'm just not there yet.
You think Chef Adam has prepared a dish with any insects
but you know, this is right up the Nut Club Fall Festival's alley.
Yes, well, the chocolate-covered cricket.
They've
I've had a few of those.
And that
tastes like a Nestle Crunch Bar.
Did you eat it?
Well, I had to use a toothpick after it was over to get some of those legs out.
No, thanks.
Well, I will say one thing though. You know, we're kind of repulsed by it. A lot of us are. But you know, we looked this up. I saw this earlier. We eat about 2 pounds of bug parts every year without even knowing it. 2 pounds. that's actually allowed in food.
That's a statistic I didn't know.
I don't think anybody really wanted to know that, did they? And I just threw it right out there, didn't I?
You sure did.
Well, I figured we're doing a story on bugs. I'm thinking they kind of sneak into some of your food anyway.
I thought the guy was going to, when I first read the script, I thought, well, I've got roaches in my restaurant anyway. Let's go ahead and put them in the food is where I was going with it, but apparently that wasn't the direction.
I'm glad it wasn't the roaches. But at the same time, but you know, I mean, in survivor training, a lot of these, you know, people actually will eat insects because that's what you may have to do.
Yes.
It is a source of protein. There's no doubt about that.
I guess if you got hungry enough, but I've never been that hungry.
Well,
so far.
Really?
So far.
Okay,
no.
I hope you never will get that
And
hungry.
me too, thank you.
Yeah, in the backyard doing weather, I have swallowed a few bugs.
Oh, I bet you have.
When you're just talking nonstop with my big mouth.
Fly in the back of your throat. I've had that happen singing outside in the summertime. Yeah.
Right, right.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a new addition to Chicago's Brookfield Zoo. Officials have announced the birth of a porcupette. This one was born on July the 2nd. It's the first prehensile-tailed porcupine that's been born at the zoo. Staffers took the baby under their wing after it was clear that mama just couldn't provide the appropriate care. Now, once the youngster is weaned from the bottle, it will become part of the Hamill family play zoo. Well, there's a little porcupette. I didn't know that's what they were called.
How do you pet a porcupette? Very carefully.
Well, see, it's a different sort of, it's got a prehensile tail, so it's not the typical porcupine you see, I suppose.
Not. Okay, very cute.
Or maybe they're just born with prehensile tails. I don't know.
I don't either.
But we can find that. We'll Google that while you come back after this commercial. And when we come back, our friends from the new assisted living here in Evansville, Silver Birch Living, coming up.